This video, we're going to go from this oh boy, to this using this. Okay, so the mower has lost speed and the ability to do much in reverse, so I'm hoping this issue is just the belt and that this is the right belt. So the first thing you have to do when replacing the belt is get rid of the mower deck when you get it up out of the way. I've done a couple of videos on that before, but not much to it, so I'll show that again. Okay, the first thing I do to remove the deck is to drop the deck down on the ground. Makes it much easier. Then remove the, 5 pins. And guess what? There's not a nail here this time. I told you I was going to replace that. Just move that over like that. That one. One right here. Okay. And one up here. There. So. Get that out of the way.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Working on this.
This.
And the same thing on the other side. There we go. That off, that off, that off. Now we pull it out and remove the drive belt. Of course, make note of how the belt is on there. Got the belt off. And next, to completely clear it out, is the cable right here. There we go. Pull that out. There we go. Now we slide it all the way out. Okay, next I'm going to take the battery and the tray out. I think that will enable us to see the top of the transaxle pulley. When removing a battery, always do the ground cable first, then the positive, then positive going back on, and ground cable. That way if you hit the frame, it's not a big deal, but if you hit the frame over here, you get sparks. And to remove this, more than I thought I needed to do. See, I'll just get it up out of the way. Pull the clips in. Got that up and out of the way. Okay, to get the main belt off, you can see it doesn't have any tension in it right now. So again, set the brake, and that should loosen the belt up some. This knife's just going to come off pretty easy, looks like. So take that off, and then to get the next one, the transaxle belt, a little more difficult. You got to pull out these torque screws. So, and make sure you know exactly how the belt is routed. I'm gonna get the camera through here somehow. Note how the belt goes through here, and then on up and then on up to the front pulley up here. Okay, to get the belt off, I'm going to take it off here first. I know some start at the front. Get that off. Push that through. Come on. Next will be getting out of that pulley right there. Okay, next up are these pulleys here. Alright, so now I've released the brake. Make sure your wheels are chocked and spark plug wires off. Alright, get all that out. Next up, we gotta get through here. Okay, so here's the braking mechanism right here. And occasionally you can get a rock or something underneath there, which will keep it from fully disengaging, which can also cause that issue. I did not have that issue. I did not have that happen here. So now I'm just going to push the belt on through, and you can see it coming on out down here. Okay. All I gotta do is get it off of that pulley. So get it off the pulley, gotta get it from around that guard. There we go. There's some more light. This will be much easier for you because you won't have a camera to work around. Okay. It's going to be interesting getting it back in, but there we go. And there it is out. I did eventually open the hood so I can get a little more light down in there. Okay, so next, measure the belt. Make sure it's the same. This one is. The new one may be slightly shorter than the old one due to stretch. Then of course reverse and put it back on if that's all you're replacing. However, this would be a good time to replace that drive belt too. So I need a torque set out here. Okay, to take that apart, it requires a T25 bit, at least on mine it does. And then there's 4 screws. And unfortunately, I'm probably gonna be in your way a little bit. Sorry about that. There we go. Come on out. There we go. I guess I could unplug that and get it out of the way. Remind me to unplug this when it doesn't start. That was interesting. Alright, so there's that belt. Unfortunately, I did not order one of these, so I've got to run to the store and pick one up. This one is a GT3740. Alrighty, then reverse and reinstall. Oh, Famous last words. It's that easy. By the way, really good test for the transaxle. While you've got this apart, just simply spin this guy right here, right? And see if it starts moving forward, which it is. And then spin it. And see if it's going backwards, which it is. And I'm holding the wheel and I can feel tension in there. So the transaxle feels good. Alright, oh, and there's the pulley that I put the belt over. You couldn't see that just a minute ago, but that's pretty easy other than snaking it through here. It's a little tight, but not impossible. Alright, next is this guy. Always something gets dropped. Okay, so that's going to go down in there. Got to get the belt around it. Now they screw into plastic. See, they're just screws for plastic. So don't over tighten them. Sorry about my hands being in the way, my head, my shoulder, whatever. Like it should set down into something. There we go. Felt that little click. A little slightly tighter with that one, but definitely not full on tight yet. Okay, so the shift seems a little sloppy to me. Right here. So I'm going to tighten this up, and I'm sure there's a spec on that. The small engine repair guys, they know what they're doing. They're like going, oh my god, I can't believe he's doing that. Pretty close. I'm gonna go just a little bit tighter. All right. Hey, if you see me putting the belt on wrong in any place, let me know, okay? You'll do that, right? Okay, a small tip here. So a small tip, when you ever see a pulley like this, well, first check it, when pulley's good, versus one like this, that'll immediately tell you the V goes into here, and this goes for the back side of it. I'm gonna turn this off so I can get in here and find some stuff real quick. So now I've been kind of just doing the brake with my hand here for now to get through some of this stuff. Now I'm going to go in and I'll go and set the brake, and then I go back to the back side of it and hook it up. Then I guess we'll test it. Okay, brake set. I'm going to close that. Okay, so take 238. This is how I routed the belt through here. All right, and then this is the first pulley. Flat right here, right? So the flat side of the belt went against it. V right here. V side went there. And wrapped around it. These are kind of a hint too. Wherever you see one of these, that's where the belt should be on the pulley at. Kind of helps keep it there while you're taking it off. Okay, and then that one goes from there back into the tunnel into the engine. And in reverse sequence, or probably the sequence you're going to do, there it is on the front pulley. And I pulled it through right here. Back goes to this pulley here, right? Wraps around. The V part goes into the V pulley. Okay. Then we go right here. That's flat, so that goes. That's an idler, and it goes on back to the transmission, transaxle. And this side of it doesn't do a whole lot. It comes up to this V right here, this V pulley, and then straight on back. So it's mainly this side right here that gets all the crazy curves. This one here goes just straight. Okay, and of course, last thing, let's put all the battery box and stuff back in. And there's that plug I told you to remind me about. Thanks for reminding me. It goes into there. Plug that in. Drop the box in. Oh, forgot. I got to slide this off. I just kind of put that on temporarily. There we go. It goes up through there. Goes up through there. Drop that in. Where did that plug into? Up here on the seat? I don't know. Where did that plug into? Don't care. Oh, I feel like I lost some water here. There we go. All right, and then drop the battery back in. Literally, apparently. And what I say, do positive first, right? And then putting it back on. Just what I'm gonna do. See there? No sparks. Had I had the ground attached already? Sparks. Go. Hey, I need that. Put you back on over this. $10mm and 7/16, working hand in hand. So I'm gonna give it a quick test before I put the deck back on, just because, you know, that's what you do. Let's see what happens here. Success! I can go backwards uphill now. Yay! Alright, next I'm gonna go ahead and throw that back on. got a zip time on it. There we go. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.